figured I should probably start streaming anyway. Got a little late, had to do some work, kinda sad. We're good. Also, sorry about the wind noise. It'll go away when I plug this guy in. It should go away when I plug this guy in. Hiccup vibe. Tennis on the right. So you guys upside down? Again? You guys are upside down again? Why does this keep happening? We're on our left side. Well, now I'm confused. Oh, it's vertical. Fucking app. How's that? Is that better? I do remember that your name is Katie, but I don't know. I like Cat 5 Chaos. It's kind of annoying that I can't see my own channel. Hey, Stadia, how you doing? We're setting up the bike. But I felt like we should probably get started earlier rather than later, since I've already kind of wasted enough time. On the upshot, I think I have a pretty good idea on how to get like the speed and stuff on the camera, and I'm pretty sure I've got like a fairly good idea of how to get a map up there too. So either tomorrow or the next. Tomorrow I think we'll try and get speed and stuff, and the next day we'll go for getting the whole map on stream, which I think will be pretty cool. That's great. Cat 5 Chaos is awesome. But Katie was awesome. Yeah, like they had nice little like soft mattresses and actual soft pillows. Or like soft pillows, soft like blocks to sleep on. So that was pretty ideal. Ali Razikstad, I have an English exam today. You're gonna smash that, buddy. Your English is fantastic. Good luck all the same. Let's say what's history. I have to go to school. That's totally cool. Ali Razikstad, we'll probably catch you after school. We tend to go for quite a while. Yeah, but like I went in, they had a thing. They had 3 hot baths and a cold bath, and there's like wet and a dry sauna, and just it was so good. It was so good. And I had some eggs for breakfast. They came from the little shop. Always looks tired. I hope not. No, I don't feel tired. I feel pretty good. See how there's Exad. Good luck to smash it. Not my job to compliment you, that's good to hear. It's really funny though, because I always tell her that flattery will get her nowhere. this on the other side. I think we only got like 65k yesterday. It was, it ended up being pretty short. Today, I feel like we might do the same. I'm not sure where we're gonna end up. There's a little like path off the main route that we want to take, but I'm not sure what's up there. So. Yeah, minimum 5 stamps. I think the stamp density gets lower the further away we get from Seoul. So we're not gonna. Well, I don't think we're gonna keep up the stamp velocity. I think it's gonna be a rare thing to get 5 in one day from here on out. So we will see. We'll see, Test 5. We'll see. This can go, yeah. As we go, we'll change it. Keeping the bastards on a step line. Keeping the bastards honest. Alright, we got that. Felt kind of bad in case it rained, so I put the Snorlax in the little baggie, just in case. It didn't rain by the looks of it, but I didn't want him left out, but I also didn't have room in my bag for him. So my challenges will make this trip more interesting. That is very true. That is very true. A pikelet thing because I'm kind of peckish. Hey Shower, how you going? We're just getting the bike set up, but I'm eating a pikelet. Cause I had 3 eggs for breakfast and they're really good, but now it's lunchtime. Hey! Ik bien Genghis Khan, how are you going? I know that the last stamp place was took some observation complex. Yeah. Yeah, Stager, every night we're going to be somewhere else in South Korea. Yeah, I don't really think we can stay in the same place twice. Good, keen to see you riding. Yeah. I had some work to do this morning, unfortunately, otherwise we would have gotten out a little earlier. But we're on the road now. Well, almost on the road now. Almost, look at the mount. This is all good. Don't need to put this light on, but just make a little more room for ourselves. We gotta get the bag on the rack. So it's a pretty ghetto way of getting a bag on a rack. I just use the little clips that are on my bag that are meant to go around my chest, and I kind of fasten it around the seat post to stop it falling backwards, and I also fasten it back kind of like down through the rack and around itself to stop it swaying side to side. It works surprisingly well, given that it is not built for this at all. Bag's on. The adventure is real, yeah. Hey Def, how you doing? Hey, thanks for the follow, Redundant Waffle. That is a great username. I think it's about like 12 to 15 kilos, Stager. It's not light. Yeah, it's not great for a bike. I was aiming for under 10, but yeah. I don't know, shit happens. Ideally it's better to have like the panniers where the weight's kind of like down around the bottom of the wheels rather than up so high, but now what you gonna do? Did not think that one through. I accidentally mounted the front camera a little too close to the stand. That's looking better. It's yeah, I had a couple of GoPro quick release mounts and I chucked them on, so then maybe I can actually take my stuff when I leave the bike instead of trusting people not to pinch it. Alright, cool. That works. This is tangled. Alright, that's good. We are gonna transfer you guys to the helmet and switch on front cam as well. Actually, I might do both of those now. Hey, thanks, Joe Aquaniris 97, thank you. I appreciate the mustache love. Alright. We gotta do this dance. Okay. We are going, sorry guys, we're gonna lose video like super briefly, but we should do that. Alright, that's connected to Wi-Fi, which is cool. What does the sign say? This one or this one? Actually, it doesn't matter which one. I have no idea. I can't read Korean. Oh, I can't speak Korean. Like, I can read it, but that all that gets you is like the sound. So, all right. Yep, sweet. And we switch through to that one. Cool. Sorry guys, you're gonna get a front camera real quick. But you will be on my head very soon. No camera. I don't know why, it never works the first time around. I always gotta call back before I get the webcam going, it's kinda weird. And camera. And we back here. And sweep, you're Franklin. Now I gotta sort that out. Alright. Cool. Oh darn, I forgot to load chat, sorry. So if you said anything just then, actually I'm gonna really quickly double check because I feel bad. Shows Korean girls. Maybe you might get lucky, Joe Aquinas. And hello, Stoneboy. Hello. I'm glad I checked chat so that so you make sure that you say hello to you. And then we're gonna clip on this mic. This guy here. Sorry, hang tight, I know you can't see what I'm doing. The sky probably isn't amazing to look at. But we are almost there. We are almost there with the dual screen dance. Hang tight, we're gonna get a little wobbly, but then it should be good after we're mounted on the camera. On the helmet, rather. Mounted on the helmet. Alright. Bike almost falls over. Okay. Nope, fine. Get out. Sweet. Ah, I forgot to plug this in, didn't I? Sorry guys. We're getting back off my head very briefly. Because I need to plug in the mic. Plug in the power. Hiya. Sweet. Sign says don't steal, please. I'd believe it. Joe Aquinaris, I would believe it. Ah, I forgot to turn the bloody sound up. Sorry guys, we're coming back on again. We're coming back off again, rather. Alright, and now we're back on, and hopefully I can hear you. And there's a lot of wind today, so I hope it's going in the direction that we want to go. That is gonna suck otherwise. Most cars are white. Yeah, Stagier, they are. Weasler, we did 65. I feel okay with that. Also, yeah, one app is always draining my battery. Plot twist, it's the stream. And Geoquinaris, we are here for about the next month. We've been here for just over a week so far. So yeah, we got about a month to go. Yeah. Yeah, who knew, right? Yeah, it's like rip you guys. Sorry, I'd rather like not use up all of the power that I have. Oh. Hang on, I just kind of got a route. Actually, no, maybe this will be good. We'll find out. I've kind of got the power cable for helmet. Actually, no, I definitely do not want that sandwiched between me and my bag. Ugh. I'm telling you what, when like wireless power is a thing that actually works, I will be all too happy. Actually, how's frame rate and bitrate and stuff? Is it all okay? I know that was being a little finicky the last couple of days. Lightning, yeah. Yeah, something that if it goes through my body won't kill me. Sweet! Thanks, Weasler. Alright. Oh, actually, I should probably work out where we need to go. I was like 3 FPS? That's okay, I guess. Yeah. Let's just take the way that we came up here, and then go back down, I guess. It's probably the easiest way. Oh, I managed to smudge my glasses. Let's do this. All right. Okay. Like, are things on the right side of everything? Yes. Weasler, I am feeling surprisingly good from yesterday. Surprisingly. But I feel like the bath might have helped. Which is kind of nice. Like, yeah, my legs are alright. My butt is alright. Everything else didn't really do much yesterday. My tum's pretty good. I'm kind of hungry. Let's see if we can go past a little food store. More recycle shops. Always when you don't need them. I just realized that this isn't a light and then I can go anytime. Oops. Are we pointing in the right direction? Are you guys getting too much sky or is it okay? Huh. Actually, hang on, my camelback's fallen out of my bag. Sweet. Now if I could just stop this. Camelback coming out. That would be pretty sweet. Ooh, first overtake of the day. Alright. I think that's better. That feels more solid. She'll be right. I don't want to ride on that. Not gonna lie. Hey! Yeah! Old lady drift. Fast and the Furious Ajima drift. We are heading to the next stamp. We're basically just gonna ride until it gets dark again. Oh shit, I forgot to start that stupid thing. Hold on. Alright. Is front cam back? Oh, that's better. I actually see stuff on that screen now. Sweet. And it's like still portrait, right? And sometimes when it comes back, it goes horizontal, which makes little to no sense to me. Cool! I love it when everything just works out. Thanks, guys. Probably the chicken feet that I ate yesterday. I don't know. The weirdest thing. Yeah, we blind ordered yesterday because I was too lazy to attempt to translate the menu, and we got chicken feet. It was still pretty good. Nah, that happens all the time, Furkate. That's happened before. Yeah, I told her that'd be pretty weird, but I haven't actually seen that yet. I saw a really cool thing in Japan where it's like they had just eels in a little like kiddie pool, and you got as much time as you wanted to catch as many as you could, and you got to keep them and eat them. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Thanks, guys. I thought I disabled all my notifications, but maybe I didn't. What have I got? Oh. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna have to disable. I think it was a text message. I sometimes get them. They're all in Korean. I don't know what they say. They might say something like, "Oh." They might say something like, "Stop using so much damn data," but who knows? Weirdest food, definitely. Definitely those chicken feet, I think. I was not expecting that. And yes, I am the father. Yeah. Wait, hold the door. We've gone to 1080p or we're still on 720p? Also, shower. The planned shower is just a ride over the next couple of days in the general direction we need to go and see where we end up. See how far we get, kind of thing. So, no solid plan. There's a little offshoot that I kind of want to go up. And that's, I think we'll probably get to the turnoff point today. Yeah. We went down to 1080. We went down to 720, sorry, because I think the I don't think the camera can handle the multicam with 1080p. So it was, I think we were dropping frames with it. I can try turning it back on, but I'll try turning it back on tomorrow probably, and we'll see how it goes. We can always stop and drop it back down again. But yeah, any city that I want to reach this week, pretty much just get to Busan at some point. I'm pretty sure it's because the phone can stream just the camera source fine, but when it's doing the screen sharing thing, I think it has a bit more trouble. No stage 0, that's we're probably gonna go for like another 70 or like 60 to 80 depending on how we go. I'm not averse to taking it slow, TBH. We pretty much are, I would say. The tteokbokki stand isn't set up yet. That's a bit of a pity. I think someone asked something else. I can't remember, sorry. Oh, that one is. So rude, Beasler. Oh, that's what it is. Thank you for the follow, Acanarius. I knew there was, it's funny, like it reads it to you and I kind of mentally try and queue up everything that I have to respond to because I can't really, like I find it difficult to talk while it's reading it out. But we get there in the end. Sometimes I do forget stuff though. Jarkler, it is great. It is, it's pretty good. We got out a little late today. I had some stuff to do in the morning, unfortunately. But I think we're going to hit that second, yeah. Yeah, definitely. The old guy was like, he's got the same advice. Yeah, thanks whoever said like, cheers about getting like the rig set up. I'm really glad it kind of came together. or it came together in a workable way. I think we're lost. Where are we? That doesn't look like a street that pops out anywhere. Oh, okay, no, it's okay, we're super close. Yep. Jerkler, I am back on IRC radio. I kind of ran out of time to fiddle with Luxport. That's okay, I think we just got to go down here. I might try Luxport tomorrow, actually. But yeah, because I was fiddling with it, well, the other morning, yesterday morning, I guess, and then I couldn't remember what state we got it to. Yeah, I think they're all looked up. It'll be right. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, they're at feature parity after a week of work. I'm really excited to see what they are, like what they do, kind of like above and beyond. Especially like the text-to-speech specific anti-spam stuff will be really nice. Oh, I missed that one, Aquanaris. I'm not sure what it was, it just didn't read it out. Oh, I see. Oh, like yeah, it doesn't read Hangul, which is really, I'm not gonna say annoying, but not super fun. What do we got here? Yep. All right, we are back where we were, so we should hit that sweet park kind of soon. Huh. It would be pretty funny, Saralux. It would make it really easy to have a couple name. It would make your couple name very convenient. Jerkler, we're like 15 minutes in. Not even. Here. I feel like that would be pretty funny. Like naming your kids Eric and Erica. That's like Troll Dad right there. I think we actually need to cross here, but I'm also pretty sure we just missed it. We are heading to the next stamp booth. Eventually we're going to get to Busan, but at this point we got our work cut out for us just getting out of Seoul. Oh, there it is. Very important, Jarkler. So far, haven't found any. Yeah, zombie ostriches especially. Nah. Shower, the plan is I don't have any camping gear, so we're not camping. But but we're staying in bathhouses and maybe hostels if we find some good ones. Baby, we like just started. We're like 20 minutes in. Also, yes, that giant structure I'm pretty sure is an above ground rail station because we're coming up to a rail bridge. Oh, Whistler, it's like a 24-hour building, I guess, with like there's segregated baths, but then there's a common area, and they give you like pajamas so you can sleep in the common area if you want. It's generally just like a mat on the floor and a pillow, but it's pretty good, and it's usually under $10 a night. So like last night when I turned in, I like had a bath, washed myself, got clean, went and slept in a room on the floor with a bunch of other Koreans, and then this morning when I woke up, I went in the bath, sat in the sauna, and then we moseyed on out. It's a very pleasant way, I think, to sleep. No, maybe like one person snored, but on the whole it was pretty good. Actually, no, I think someone let out like a crazy fart, but they were sleeping. So wow, it is hazy today. Jeez. Oh wait, no, I think we're gonna keep going down here. We made this mistake earlier by not taking the right bike path, and then we had to like run back and try and find the little booth. It's not really gloomy, it's just really hazy. It's like super, like it's not even fog, it's just haze. Yeah, exactly, Sarah Lux. Exactly. Oh yeah, that looks promising. Whoa. Hopefully shower. Oops. Okay. I gotta do something about this cable. That is just kind of inconveniently placed enough that I keep tugging it out. Yeah, I'm not sure what that tube thing is. Actually, let's go take a look because I'm really curious, and we didn't do it last night. And I feel like half of the adventure is looking at shit on the way. We'll just leave it outside and lock it up. Yeah, it could be Weasler. Yeah, I know, right? I really like the like all the greenery that's kind of growing up the side. It's really cool. Hey, we are using Bitstream to screen share, and Skype gives you the little picture-in-picture for the second camera, and that's coming off another phone that I have on the handlebars, which I don't know if you can see. Hey, thanks for the follow. I didn't catch the username because the text-to-speech. Oh, that's also, we're also using text-to-speech, so they don't have to read stuff on the bike. But it does munge the username, so I didn't quite catch your username. But thank you so much for the follow. glad you're having fun. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like there's some people that do some pretty cool stuff, but yeah, the things we got to do to get 2 cameras, because I mean it's funny because this is pretty normal for like, you know, normal streams. Huh. Oh, we're gonna check out what this thing is. I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna find out. Also, hey guys, you know what's really funny? Is I actually left that tripod on the tree that I strapped it to back outside the Jimjilbang. So we're going back there. And hopefully it's still there. And I'm gonna be really sad if it isn't, because I really like that tripod. We are we have not had a very good day so far. I left the tripod back at the bathhouse, so we're going back there. Now, Koshin, you definitely have not. We still have 4. Oops, what was that? That didn't feel good. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Narcoshin, you have missed me once again. Needing to backtrack because we left the tripod, the tentacly tripod, strapped to a tree back at the bathhouse. So we're gonna undo as far as we just came. We're going back to the starting point. And hopefully it's still there. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's no, we'll make it somewhere. I do not charge solar. I just charge like overnight when I stay places. I don't know if this guy's stopping. Yes, he is. We gotta stop, buddy. Hey, Nicole, how are you going? We left shit back at the bathhouse, so we're going back there to try and find it. The battery is about 20,000 milliamps, and I've got a spare one as well. I've never had to use a spare. The weather is fantastic, but it is a little hazy today, which apparently is a thing that like the pollution gets blown over from China, and yeah, basically South Korea can do absolutely nothing about it because weather. Like, you can't put up a giant wall or whatever to stop air moving through your country. But otherwise, I would say it's a really nice day. It's perfect riding weather. It is, it's nice and warm. Exactly, baby. I very muchly prefer this to like if it were raining. Day 2, lose the tripod. Possibly. Yes, yes, there are many naked old men. There are also many naked young men, of which I was one of. It is, it's pretty funny. And there were many old ladies too, but they were not naked because guys are not allowed in that part, and vice versa. I had 3 really nice tea eggs actually. I mean, they're a little bit overcooked, but they were pretty good. They were very well flavored. Oh, actually, we're gonna cross now. We're gonna keep going up here. Nah. Alright, we're gonna take the next major one, hang a left and then a right. Hey! Thanks for the follows, guys. Cheers, Jenny Coland. It'll be right. It will be right. Nah. That would suck though. Maybe we should have gone. Oh well. Really? Yeah. She has 2 dogs. I'm kind of glad we caught that tripod before we got too far. Sorry, Jenny Colan. She wandered off. I thought she was waiting for the lights, but then she just like moseyed along. He's a ghost dog. Maybe it is a ghost dog. Maybe it is. That's alright. There's no brakes. Probably not Plague Festival. Oh no, other people do. And people like scooter on the sidewalk, so I figure it's okay. Like that lady is. Ah. Wait, Bita Cuckoo? I think text-to-speech might have read that out funny, but I'm not sure. Otherwise, that sounds like an adorable name. Actually, either way, it sounds like an adorable name. Right past that thing again. Hey Gabriel, how you doing? How are you going? They sound like exactly the same, Colin. Seriously, text-to-speech. It really has a way with words. We are currently backtracking because I messed it up. Oh, that's good to hear, Gabriel. Yeah, we're backtracking because I messed it up and I left my tripod attached to a tree like an idiot. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 1 hour and like we've literally gone backwards. I could Jenny Colland, but I am not gutsy enough to go faster. I'm not gutsy enough to ride on the road. Gabriel, I'm actually not looking at chat. I've got it piped into my ear through text-to-speech. So I'm listening to chat, which makes it sometimes really fun. Donate money to pay respects to tripod. Nah, it'll still be there, it'll be right. Also, don't donate money to pay respects to tripod. Yeah. I like the tentacle. Yeah, Gabriel, it's actually pretty sweet. We had some very entertaining times with spammers yesterday, but I think that the fingers crossed should be sorted because like I ramped up like the bots anti-spam things. Other than that, it works surprisingly. It works about 80% of the time. I do wish that I had like chat up here, but I can't work out how to make that happen yet. GoPro instead of the phones. The problem with the GoPro is you can't stream natively off it. You need another little like box. That costs like another 600 or 700 bucks. So it's not really worth it. Furcate, I kind of I got like halfway to setting up the Kindle and then stopped, for lack of a better word. So next so tonight I think I'll have a fiddle with the Kindle and we'll see if that works for chat. Or I'll try and fiddle my phone and try and get Skype working in the background. Also, yeah, Weasler's right, Gabriel. You can never be lost. And you can definitely never be lost with Twitch by your side. Cat 5, I don't even know how much that would cost. Like, you look at those guys like the other night we saw some Korean streamers that were streaming to like 5,000 people. They had a proper cameraman and like a proper setup, and they must have had like a good, I don't know, 4,000 bucks worth of equipment on their like on their person, as well as the cameraman. It's like, holy hell. Yeah, mate. People are just moseying. But I don't know. I need to find out.
Huh?
I haven't had much luck pinging streamers, but I need to find out from CJ what lens he uses for his, because his is pretty sharp, and I'm pretty sure he just uses like the same phone that I do, or a very similar one. Or where he got it from. He probably paid more than $5 for it. Let's cut through here. Maybe it'll be better. Yeah, I know. That camera is yeah. Yeah, no, the face cam is basically like a best effort thing. It's generally laggy as shit. If you know any apps that do video chat, but don't like do it peer-to-peer, I guess, then let me know, because I think that would make the lag a lot worse. Because at the moment that little camera is like going out to the internet, and then the big camera is like re-downloading it, and it's just like, it really doesn't have to go that far. Like, you guys are a meter apart instead of heading out to like wherever Microsoft servers are 300 kilometers away. But yeah, it's like a quick and dirty. It's like, maybe it kind of works. Google Hangouts doesn't, really annoying. Google Hangouts does peer-to-peer, but only on Android devices. It doesn't do them on iOS devices. So I only have one Android device, and the really annoying part is I actually have a second Android device, but I left it at home because I was like, what am I going to need this for? Yeah. Yeah, I was, I'm not gonna say like pissed, but I was a little cranky with myself when I found that out. Faster. Also, Jenny Colland, I would also like food. I too would like food at some point, but I feel like we got to get at least one stamp down before we get some. Everyone wants food. We can just like go into one of those restaurants and blind order again. That that worked out pretty well last time. Actually, I want gimbap. That's what I want. If we ride past a gimbap place, we are kind of just down the street from the bathhouse. So we're pretty close. By all of it. Every single food. Oh yeah, so is mine, buddy. So is mine. Ooh. Huh. Guys, only in Korea could I leave a tripod somewhere randomly for like half an hour and it'd still be there. Oh, and this is the reason that Saralux calls it a tentacle tripod. Dear girl. We did it, team. We did it. And let me never mount that anywhere ever again. Yeah, ramen. Yeah, I put it up there while I was setting up the bike and then just completely forgot to grab it before we left. Oh yeah, easily. Team, we did it. Tripod get. That's actually pretty nice. I don't know what I would have done without that. Yeah. Yeah. You too, Jenny Colin. Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually. If anyone just came in, we just started. We just like got out of the bathhouse. Is that a plot twist? I feel like that's just part of the course now, Genghis Khan. Yeah. It's like, okay guys, we're out. I'm actually kind of curious, because like, you go in, you pay when you start, and like, hey, thanks for the host. Is that Kiwi Chris? Or is that someone else? The text-to-speech isn't working out so well. But thank you so much for the host. Yeah, like, so you can basically live in the bathhouse because they got a restaurant. Like, you can eat in there. Like, obviously you can sleep in there. You can like stay clean. They got internet. Like, they got power. It's like, why would I ever leave this place? So maybe this will just be like living in a bathhouse stream. Gabriel, you definitely can. When we stop for this gimbap, which I'm gonna ride through like this built-up area where all the restaurants are in the hopes that we stumble upon a place. I'm glad you're having fun, Jenny Colan. I feel like, yeah, it's almost like you're riding a bike too. If you like hop on an exercise bike maybe and watch stream. Yeah, Gabriel, I meant to put up a picture of the bike in the info, but I basically just didn't. I was like, why didn't I just didn't do it this morning. But yeah, I think someone had a clip of it. I think Cat5 Chaos might have had a clip of it that she sometimes shares, but we will get an actual picture up soon. And as soon as I get away from the bike, I will point the camera at it and you can see it. That's totally how it works, TSK baby. That is totally how it works. Ramen. Time for naps. Time for naps, Ramen. GTA overlay is coming. That is tonight. Or tomorrow's job is to get a sweet maps overlay and a sweet like speedo thing. I'm excited for it because I think it'll be pretty cool. Oh, that might be the. Oh yeah. Need a bathhouse ramen. What is? Stoneboy, there is no video of the bathhouse interior because like the part where you actually have the baths, everyone's naked, so I can't video there. And I felt kind of bad videoing in the common area, but we might try one of these days. It was pretty dark while we were in there though, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe tomorrow, the next day, like the next bathhouse. I've been to some that have been really nicely lit, and others have not been. Like this one was entirely underground. Also, yes, I will be continuing the rest of this trip in my speedos, my little dick togs. Should be sexy. I have not seen weird stuff Oh, well, like I have seen weird stuff, but not in South Korea, so I don't know if that counts. Like, it's pretty difficult not to see weird stuff in a hostel sometimes. But bathhouse has been pretty legit, except for in America, funnily enough. In the States, turns out Korean bathhouses are like gay pickup joints, I guess, for lack of a better reason. Like, I mean, that's totally cool if that's the culture, but I was just surprised. I was not prepared. I'd never heard that before. For me, bathhouses have always been strictly platonic. Stoneboy. Yeah, so it depends on the bathhouse. Sometimes they have Sometimes they have thingamajigger, like mattresses. This one did. It had very thin ones. I layered 2 on top of each other, kind of like a yoga mat if you think about it, with a little cover. And sometimes they've got pillows. Sometimes those pillows, like this one was like a kind of firm, like soft block. I've been in ones before where they're just like, you get a wooden block and that is your pillow. Yeah, they kind of vary. I think this one had blankets, but I didn't need one. They're usually kept pretty warm inside. It's actually really nice. I really like it. It's just like a shared floor space, and you find your bit of floor. And there's a bunch of other like old Korean peeps in there too. Junction Salon. Monster Go. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't say it's super comfortable, but it's I find it a lot better than camping. And also bath time perks. I'm pretty sure. Also looking at the menu, at the price list, you can get an old like Korean guy to scrub you down for like $10 to $20, which is kind of tempting because it's a pretty fun experience, and you like you will never feel cleaner. There is not an ounce of dirt on you after that process has happened. I haven't seen gimbap. Hot pot. You say that now, but I urge you to rethink, Whistler. I urge you to rethink. No, none of that. I mean, the thing, ramen, is that when he scrubs you, he uses, the only way I can kind of describe it is it's like sand and glass. It is a very high grit scrubbing so that it gets the maximum amount of dirt out of your skin. And I guarantee you, ramen, you do not want a happy ending with that. Or maybe you do, who knows? Respectfully. Whistler, respectfully. Like, he doesn't get all up in that, but he does do it. Seriously, like, go to a Korean bathhouse and ask them for one. It's really fun. And I do find that there are Korean bathhouses in a lot of major cities. No, it's baby. There's a separate section for women, and the women get scrubbed down by a girl or by another woman, I guess. And then the sleeping area is mixed. So when you actually give them your $10 for the bathhouse, they give you like a set of pajamas, like bathhouse provided pajamas. That sounds amazing, Stoneboy. As well as like whoever mentioned Morocco. It's like, I'm pretty sure there are Yeah, I'm pretty sure like a lot of cultures have very similar things, or like their equivalent of the thing of like a bathhouse and like bathhouse massage and or like a bathhouse like cleaning, but yeah, yeah, Korea's is the only one that I've actually experienced. I gotta pay more attention, I think, to the other countries that I visit. All right, and now we're gonna get on the road, and oh yeah, yeah, ramen. I would not recommend it if you've got sensitive skin. It's like you feel nice and tingly after, but holy dooly, it's rough. Oh. Yeah, it's baby. When like the women get it done by a woman, and the men get it done by men. Like there's no mixed. There's no mixed like massage and no mixed like scrubbings. So you get an old Korean lady, it's baby, for the for the scrub down. Yeah. Yeah, no. They're pretty good with that kind of stuff, I think. I'm testing up whether we should go up into that little whoopsie-doo thing or just get going. Now let's go up into it. Let's take a look. We're gonna have to have like one day where we just get out early and reset like the time. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? The time like our timing, and then that way Korean whoopsie-doo. I like it. It's a good name for it. No worries, Weasler. Thank you so much for popping in. And I'll catch you later on. Sleep tight, buddy. Chicken and beer, anyone? Please. Please, no. I'm really afraid of the camera getting taken out by a tree. Like, oh, that felt pretty close. No worries, Ramen. No worries at all. Yeah, yeah. The trees have more of a chance of taking out the camera than any other people here. Jenny Colan. Bedtime? I think it's like 3 p.m. here. They're almost like exactly opposite. That's kind of fun. That's alright. That's okay. We might just like get a snack from the mini stop and keep going. Or maybe there's snacks up here. I hope there's snacks up here. These guys are still playing Go. Alright. Let's try that again. We're exactly where we were before. Just about an hour later. Doing exactly. Thanks, Jenny Coland. I've got my trusty camelback, which is helping me out with the water. But thank you so much. I assume that you're heading off to sleep, so I will wish you a fantastic evening, Jenny Coland, and a good sleep. Huh. Wow, this is surprisingly effective. Except I kind of want it to be on the other. Yeah, that works. Kind of. I didn't look that bike up, did I? Alright, no worries. No worries. You're, of course, welcome to hang out as long as you'd like. Alright. Now that we actually look the bike up, let's go. Huh. I hope this is fun. If it's not, that kind of sucks. Oh. There's like a bunch of artwork. Ooh. A bunch of like maybe young people. I assume their ages. As well as, yeah, I know, right? It is, isn't it, Stagier? I'm not sure what this is. But it does look very fancy. Never give up. Oh. They're like really nice messages and stuff. I think it's a library. Or something like that. Maybe? No worries, Jenny Colin. You sleep tight. I will catch you later. Sleep well, Jenny Colin. Sleep well. Ooh. I feel like I need to like somehow get you guys lower when we're indoors. Maybe too low. Yeah. Oops. It's a piano. Huh. It's pretty cool. Tetris blocks? That's very cool. And I guess that's pretty much it. I think it's art, Peanut Butter Life. I feel like it's something like that. Yeah, I know, right? I can't play piano. We're not gonna do that. Alright, I'll head back to the bike. My curiosity is satisfied, I think. Stager, I can't play piano. I can, I don't even think I can do chopsticks. Hey, Grumpies, how you doing? Oh, Grumpy. How are you going? We're taking a really brief jaunt off the bike to find out what this this huge like tube thing is. And now we're heading back to the bike. We might actually get a stamp today, because we kind of messed it up earlier because I left my tripod attached to a tree back of the bathhouse. Good old art tube. I like the art tube. Hey, Bird Possum, how you doing? Stager, no, we went back and no one pinched it, amazingly. Actually, not even amazingly. That's exactly what I'd expect from South Korea. It's pretty crazy. I did, Grumpies. I did get the ink pad sorted. Also, I can't remember who wanted to see the bike, but this is it. I'm hoping I'm pointing this in the right direction. I'm going to, I'm kind of looking at stream to make sure. But yeah, it's that one there with the green tires, and then my bag kind of mounted on the back there. Grumpy, we haven't actually needed the ink pad so far, which is kind of nice because all of the things have had ink pads in them that have been pretty good. But yes, we do have one just in case. Thank you again for reminding me like 3 times I think before. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Really, like, the reminders definitely do help. Alright. Pop you back on here. And put the trusty tripod back in the bag. Yeah, exactly, Furcate. Exactly. Apparently it's pretty common for the booth one to sometimes dry up. Oof. I'm going to kind of try and unloop this from here. That's better. All right, and now we continue on. Yum. I would like some. Cat 5. I will take that. Yeah. Come on, I can eat and ride. Oh, I should have put snacks in my little box. You're right. Ooh. All right. Onwards ho. Hopefully this will meet up with that path down by the river. Because I don't really want to backtrack just to go for it. Huh. Oh yeah, that looks like a nice smooth. Wait, those better not be stairs. Let's find out. Nah, this looks nice and smooth. This shall get us to where we need to go. Perfect. Ah. Yeah. I've somehow managed to loop. Huh. The cable for my helmet in such a way that it's tugging. Oh, it's baby. Yes, we do have a backup stamp pad just in case. Just in case the stamp pads have dried up. It was $1 from Daiso. Not Valorine. How you going? We are not out of Seoul yet. But we are on our way now. We had a bit of a hiccup this morning. I left my tripod attached to a tree, and we had to backtrack about 5K to go get it. But we are on the way. We are onward bound. We're back on our nice red cycle path, which I think is actually. Oh, okay, sweet Valorine. So I feel like I'm gonna. It's just like classic story. Classic story of this stream. That's alright, we're on the way. I think the next bridge, Cat 5 Chaos mentioned, is a bicycle bridge. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Train story of my life. It's sadly like, it's not as nice and clear as it was yesterday, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, it's baby. Like, it's like, oh, we get to check out all of the beautiful scenery that we've already checked out. Again, it's all good. It is all good, no biggie. Ooh. Oh, I can probably like gear up as well. Hey, thanks for the follow, Peanut Butter Life. Nah, many usernames don't come through the text-to-speech, but that one did, and I'm very happy about it. So I love peanut butter. Do. Is that the bike bridge? I guess we'll know. Like that the little sign should be there. Oh hey, peeps are like windsurfing and stuff out in the river. No worries, baby. What are you getting for dinner? My food choices are gonna live vicariously through you until I get my gimbap. I don't know, Cat 5. I need specifics. I love, man, saag paneer is like my favorite Indian. It's just like deliciously spinachy and cheesy and stuff. But I don't know, actually, the last time I got Indian, I got this, something with eggplant in it. It was real nice. It was really nice. And like, I've never really done eggplant Indian before, but I was real happy I did. So eggplant is pretty boss. Waiting for them trees. Boona, what's that? I've never heard of it. Sounds good, but. This is the Jamsildegyo Bridge. Cat 5 Chaos. Jamsildaegyo. I know, right? We need a gimbap place. Or I'll probably just stop at the next like mini stop or GS25 that I see. Oof. Oh, who puts a speed bump up a hill? All right. Cheers, Katie. I don't know what to do without you. Oh, yum, baby, yum. All of those things are excellent. Oh shit, I forgot to, I put a post on the bicycle touring subreddit and some people asked questions and I just realized that I forgot to respond to them. So, so if any of you are in here, I'm sorry. I will do it when I'm off the bike. 4 bridges away, holy shit. I thought there was a bridge that we could cross. That allowed bicycles before that. Because we do need to be on the other side of the river for the next one. Gabriel? Oh, no, ugh. Come to Korea and get Subway. I think the Subway stops around. I'm not sure exactly where the closest one is. Oh, and that's the one that we cross, I see. Thanks, Cat 5. Gotcha. I hope it's not a train bridge. Like that other one. I getcha. Hey! How you doing? Is that Chief 7? The text-to-speech sometimes messes with usernames, sorry. How are you going? Whee! Man, hills are the best. Well, we're coming down them anyway. See? We were in Gangnam the other night, but I think we've actually passed Gangnam, amazingly. I think we passed it last night. Oh. Can we just take this bridge, Cat 5? Because it looks nice and wide. And like it backs onto the bike path. I'm just gonna do that, because we'll end up on the other side anyway. And that's pretty cool. And this looks like a very pleasant bridge to cross. Cheers. Oh yeah, ramen. It's pretty famous. It's like a whole suburb. But they do have a Gangnam station. Oh. Thanks, buddy. Hopefully it should be back. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Chief, this is the Han. This is like, I'm pretty sure this river like runs through most of Korea. I don't really know much else about it. Oh yeah. I know, right? It's like the Citadel from Half-Life 2. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, if it's gonna be any tower, it's gonna be Lotte Tower. That's like a huge company here. I think it does most of their groceries. Also ramen, yeah, the song Gangnam Style was actually about that suburb because it is a bit of a pretentious suburb. Apparently it's like, you know, people that they go out and what is it, like spend like $10 on coffee just to make it seem like they have money, but secretly they're broke, etc., etc. So yeah, apparently that is a Gangnam thing. Oop. Oh, I have more gears that I am not using, which is possibly a little foolish. But now I am, and it's a lot nicer. Yep. That's even. That song is even better when when Siri speaks it. Seriously though, like, how did they even? Oh my goodness. How do they even get building permission to do that? Also, apparently the trains are like just as loud on the outside as the inside when they go past. Yep. That tower is just like a giant E-peen. All right. So yeah, yep, we've got this little like U-turny thing. Wait, can we go down there or no? Let's go down here. Except I'm gonna walk my bike down here because I don't trust myself to ride down something that slim without falling off, which would be. Yeah, it's okay though. It's like all windows, so what's the worst that could happen? Oof. Man. Ooh, wish I had that guy's bike. Part of the workout. Yeah. Next tour, guys. Next tour. We'll get ourselves one of those from the Green Pedal Recycle Shop. I'm sure someone will leave it just hanging around. Oof. I feel like if you're good, you could. Yeah, Lycra is probably not my jam. Jamsil Railway Bridge. Yeah, Valerie, we actually are. We are, I mean, we just did it backwards. We spent the week relaxing, and then we're getting the stamps on. But yeah, we are making progress, and hopefully tomorrow, the next day, we'll have a little map that shows that we are moving in the right direction. Although, funny story, we might not. Cat 5 is my map. Chib, we've been on the road for probably 2 hours, but I feel like that's cheating because 1 hour of that was backtracking to get the tripod that I left behind. So realistically, only like 1 hour. Hey! Surprisingly accurate off the top of my head. I gotta remember to put snacks in my thing. Oh, I've lost the front cam again. Alright. There we go. I might have to swap the cable for that to something else. Oh, that's kind of sweet. I've never looked at satellite imagery on Google Maps and been able to really work it out. So that's super cool. That you can kind of you can nut that out from it. Oh, cheers. Yeah, I don't know why it's whinging about the cable that I have plugged into it. All right, let's see if that sticks. Hey, glad you're enjoying it, Sam. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, would it be, man, I don't know. Maybe it'd be less fun to have the map there because then that's yeah. I have a feeling, a lot of people, I personally prefer the front cam, but I still like having the face. It just, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little more personal, even if it's laggy as shit and completely out of sync. Hopefully one day it won't be. Yeah, it's like full streaming rig. Or Sam Bronkowitz, I hope that's your name, I'm sorry. I've got text-to-speech reading chat to me in my ear. And it's good about 80% of the time. But then the other 20%, it's a little iffy. And also usernames it has trouble with. So I'm sorry if I messed up your username. Oh yeah. Yeah, that machine voice is so sexy. Also, thank you, Cat5, for the heads up, so that we don't blitz past this one and then have to go back. I'm pretty sure we're on the right trail, although I haven't really seen any signs that would say so. So maybe we've kind of come off it. There's a sign there that says like watch out for baseballs, because there's a baseball pit here without without really high nets. I ain't gonna lie, those nets are pretty low. Hey Cat 5, have faith. How far do we have to ride for a 5? Because yeah, that might be that might be a little what's the word for it? A little optimistic, I think. Depending on how far out they are. It's so funny that so many like fewer people out and about today. I guess it wasn't a long weekend after all. It was just a really cool Sunday. Except for that guy. All right, Bridge 1, coffee shop, and it looks like Bridge 2 shortly after. I assume we scooch around and follow the bike path. Rather than go directly, which is kind of tempting. Oh man, that guy was chewing like grape hubba bubba. I can smell it from here. Holy shit. Ha, no worries, ramen. That sounds delightful. One of the few things that I translated on the menu in the bathhouse was coffee, which is coffee. So it should be somewhere around here. What is it? Sits in your tum for 7 years. Oh, there's like a little like mountain bike track. That's kind of sweet. Let's not take the loaded bike on it though. I see a booth, but it's green. It's not red. Maybe it's it. I mean, it looks like one. And now it's a telephone booth. Oh no, it's it's like attached to the police station. Well, it's not that. Huh. Alright. Time to ask, I guess. We are hopefully very close to the 5th stamp. But I cannot see it. We are at... What is this called? The Gwangnaru Bicycle Park. Gotta catch up. Oh, I'm gonna like pop some air in the tires while we're here. Yeah. Hang tight. A little further, you reckon? Like, how does this work? I'm trying to put air in my tires. And stamp booth. I guess we'll head a little further down the thing. I've never like seen this tire cap before, and also I have a feeling it just came out again. That's alright. Oh no, they're both the same. They're both the same type. Huh. Oh, that's pretty reasonable. I feel like we can do that. Nope. Oh. Do you need this? Or maybe not. Oh. Oh.
아저씨, 이거 바람을 넣으려고 했는데 이게 원래 이렇게 돼 있는 거예요? 예?
Oh. Is it this?
그거 연결.
Oh, I see. 감사합니다.
이렇게 해야 돼. 여기다 이렇게. 이거 여기다.
Oh.
야!
미안해. 여기서 바람이 옵니다. 이거
Oops.
넣는데 보통 그랬지.
다 괜찮은데 바람 안 나면 그런데 바람을 나.
잘했대. 자기한테 바람 줘.
안 넣어도 돼. 안 넣어도 돼. 안 넣어도 돼.
Oh, it's fine. Okay. 감사합니다. Oh, wait. Where did the thing go? Ah, there we go. Ooh. What? 감사합니다. Bye. Oh my god, did you guys see that? He accidentally like spritzed his girlfriend in the face with the air and she got pissed. Maybe the camera wasn't pointed at it. One of those guys came over to try and help. And oh, it's right here. It's right here. Guys, we found it. We found it, guys. Get some of that stamp hype. That stamp hype happening. Yeah. Yes. Stamp number 5. Long deserved. What? Where is... Oh, yes, we finished a page. We finished page 1. We finished page 1. We did it. We did it. We've done with page 1, and now we're on to page 2, which there is a lot more of. Which is okay. It's totally okay. Does it say how 23? Oops, I stamped over the bit that tells me how far away we are from the next one. I think it says 18. Guys, we are... It took some... Wrong out. We are here. We are here, team. We came up from here yesterday, and we are probably going to try to get to about here tonight, and then we want to try going up here and then back again. And I completely missed this one, but if that's nearby, we might try that too. And this down here is where we're going to eventually end up. So the plan is, like, we keep going. We'll probably take that. We'll probably go out to that. Yeah, if we've got time, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And all the way down. We got about a month. I feel like we got time. We're about 18 away from the next one. Sweet. And we have probably not come that far. Let's find out. We've come 22k. I'm okay with that. Alright. Onwards. Onwards to the next stamp. I'm pretty sure we just keep going straight. I'm quickly gonna double check though, because that's always fun. Google Maps. We are here. Follow the thing around, keep going, follow the thing around. Take a weird whoopsie-doo thing. Take another weird whoopsie-doo thing. Wow, no, the next one's pretty much where we want to like either stop or it's like near that turnoff for Oh no, that's all right, Narcotian. That's okay. We can pretend to do it again if you need. Yeah. No, we're actually really close to where we were meant to be yesterday. Well, I wanted to get to yesterday. I feel like I might need to lower my standards just a touch. All right, let's move this. Actually, no, I'm not, because that's really convenient to have in there. All right. And we're off to stamp, what was that, stamp 5? Stamp 6? We're off to stamp 6. And Gimbap, hopefully. I wonder if the GS25 huts even bother operating down here over the weekend. Because I can totally see there not being enough people coming by for it to be worth it. Oh, sweet, that's like a spaceship playground. He didn't wave at me as he went past. I am jealous, baby. I am indeed. Shower? I think there's about 30 between here to Busan, but I think like all those little side quests along the way are actually more certifications, if that makes sense. So yeah, like there's, oh holy shit, there is a there are a lot of rides around Korea. Like we're doing the main one. There's that one in the southwest as well, and there's another one that goes all the way down the east coast that I think they're only just finishing now, and each of them like has the stamp booths, and I think they're all like different certificates, but I'm pretty sure as long as we just do the main one, so like we don't even need to take all the side quests, we're just doing it because why not, while we're here. I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to come back here, and we've got time. I think we've got time. Like if it starts looking a bit iffy, not that I think it will, we can always just smash it straight for the end, but for now we do have time. Hopefully they're not like hills and shit. I bet they are. This is actually like, this is kind of a nice ride having the bike path. I hope it continues like this because I haven't had to like route anything. Yeah, exactly, baby, exactly. Yeah, normally, 4 bridges, sweet. Yeah, normally, or like the last time I toured, it was just kind of following, I guess like roads and stuff. But I had to like sit down and kind of route through Strava. I was like, okay, you know, what's a bicycle friendly path to take and stuff like that. But this is a lot nicer, I think. So it's definitely a lot less planning, which is kind of my jam. It is your journey as well. It is our journey. The collective hour. We are crossing Korea on a bicycle. It's ridiculous. I am still entertained. Yeah. Hey, you guys have been working hard. You like been putting up with my ass for the last week. 3 hours of helmet picking. It is really nice to have you guys along for the ride. Well, today's gimbap. And we are going to try to find the most delicious gimbap. Actually, why not? We're just gonna go and find the next gimbap that we see. TBH. Baby, it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is really good having you guys to talk to. Even not on the bike, even just like generally wandering around and stuff, it's really cool. But otherwise, normally, like I usually pass the time by listening to podcasts. But yeah, I don't know if that'd work, if that'd be really fun to kind of listen to as we ride. Maybe it would be. I still want to get that Bluetooth speaker and have some background music, and we'll see just how much of the VOD is muted, I guess, and how bad that is. Hey, Don, how are you doing? We'll put that on the to-do list tonight, baby, is to try and find a Daiso and get a Bluetooth speaker. It looks like we're kind of getting out of Seoul finally. Like looking across the river, it's pretty hazy. You probably can't see much, but there's a lot more trees and buildings. which is a change from the norm. Huh. A little like bunker thing. It's kind of cool. Oh, another one. Ah, cheers, baby. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I imagine it's pretty crazy having a newborn. Oh yeah. That's not a bad idea. I guess we could just pipe that through. And then at least we got something chill to listen to. Because I know, I think, what is it? It's like Monster Cat and that is royalty free, but you still gotta pay for it. Like you still gotta subscribe for it and stuff. And also, I don't know how much EDM I could do along the way. Oh, here we go. 6% gradient. First hill of the day. If you could even call this a hill, it's like a very slight rise. I think, yeah, I feel like after a day of hills, it'll be pretty wrecked. TBH, because I can ride flat for ages, but put me on a hill and it's just like, huh, sorry guys. I'll try and hold my shit a bit tighter. Good night, dragon. I'll catch you later. Whoa. Whew. .3%. Come on. Oh man. Just like refusing to gear down my main gear. Which is probably a mistake. It's still going. Fuck it, that's going down. What do I get with a HSP? You know the answer to that, Roman. Yeah. Still 8.3 though. Jesus, this isn't even like that bad. You look at the gradient curve, not the gradient curve, like the gradient line for the entire tour. Right in the middle somewhere, there's a big fuck off spike that just reaches for the sky. And I'm not looking forward to that. That is going to be a very unfun day. We're just like day-o climbing. And then day 2 being like, hopefully just day of coasting. No, caution. Take pleasure in my sorrow. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Ramen, I'm in my granny gear. I'm in like the lowest gear I got. Cat 5. That's alright, we're on the downhill now. Oh, this is so much better. Because it's hard. Oh, more exercise equipment. And a, whoop. Hey! Getting some speed. I am so worried about that dead cat flying off. I am so worried. I have to try and like move that closer underneath my neck, I think. I feel like if it's there, it's just gonna be like, whoop. I don't know. Cat 5, we've lost it before. Yeah, shower. I think it's probably about time to head home, TBH. Like if you're out for a ride, you'd probably come home about now. Also, whoever asked about the bike seat, I have no idea, I'm sorry. I've pretty much just been using like the seat that I've been given, if that makes sense. And I've never actually looked into changing it or noticed I think all of mine are pretty average. I'm not too sure what a like thinner or a wider one would be better. Yeah. Otsuru sounds like they know what's going on. But yeah, I think like it's really important as well, like aside the seat, that it's like positioned right. So if it's kind of like angled too far up or too far down, I think that's bad. So it might be worth just like getting it repositioned, maybe by someone who knows bikes, and then if that's still like pretty crappy, then maybe looking into different seats. I have a gel seat. I'm pretty sure I definitely do not have a gel seat. Hey, tiny bridge. Oh, yeah, I've seen those actually. Actually, I think I got a bunch of those. I think Kitz's mom ordered a bunch for some reason and then gave them to us. Ah, yum TSK, baby. You have a delicious bite of that Indian for me. Holy hell. Yeah, proper touring, it's like, you probably should. I missed the pigeon. Oh well. That's life. I'd have to take the little thing off the camera. All right. Let's get back in the swing. Oh yeah, I think if I move it to this other side, I can kind of clip it just here. Oh, shower, yeah, no, that's pictures. I like to just kind of take before I streamed, I just take burst photos of wherever I am because it's really cool because you can GIF them and it just gives you like a really sweet I guess like 60-second overview of everything you did in like the day or the week. And I really like it. I haven't done it very much since I've been streaming just because it's pretty hard, like when you've got one hand on the camera to juggle the other one, if that makes sense. And I figured that like even then, like the VODs are kind of my memories of this time period. But with the camera on the helmet, it's kind of sweet because I can do stuff with my hands again. And I kind of just like fell back in the habit. Shower, I've got the shutter speed cranked up real high. So for the most part it works. It's pretty iffy at night though. That's fine because we try not to ride at night. How long till the next stop? I think it's probably going to be about an hour, unless I see a sweet gimbap place. Along the way, which I really hope that I do. So I'd love me some gimbap right now. If not, I guess we got like noodles and snacks. Oh hey, tennis. So it's yeah, maybe it's not all bad. Oh my god. Those guys are like cycling a like road bike tandem. That was freaking cool. Gimbap, Sam, is it's kind of like Korean sushi, I think is the best way I could describe it. It's just like a meat or a vegetable inside like a rice thing wrapped in seaweed. Except it's a lot fatter than sushi, generally. Sometimes you get really thin ones, but most of the time they're super chunky, which is really nice. Thanks, Cat 5. That's all right. I feel like we're doing pretty well. I feel like we're doing pretty sweet. And I mean this route is excellent. So it's really nice to ride along. We've got like little to no wind. It's just really nice. Ooh. Just a really nice place to be on a Monday. Oh. Those look like restaurants. Maybe I can eat there. Oh, I think I can. Oh, there's so many cyclists down there. They're like all passed out. Let's find out. We're gonna try the little cyclist restaurants down there, I think. Let's see how it goes. Oh, cool. There's a guys are like, I feel like we're not even out of Seoul and we've hit farmland. That's pretty sweet. Oh god. Oh, I'm so iffy about these steep hills. with the amount of weight that I've got on the back of this. It's not even that much. Some people tour with like 40 kilos worth of stuff. I've got like 12 or 15. And I'm iffy, but I guess they like distribute it properly, which makes a huge difference. Oh. These guys look like they've come pretty far. Yeah, no way, Jose. I wonder if I'm even be able to get this up here. Let's find out. Nah. Oh, we tried. Yes, I'm hungry. We haven't had lunch yet. Oh, 감사합니다. That's easier. Oop. Hmm? Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Ooh.
촬영을 하나 봐.
촬영.
네, 얘들아도요. 촬영하는 거지.
촬영.
Oh. Oh, no. And you? Oh, alright.
막걸리.
막걸리.
네? 막걸리 이거.
아니요.
아니요.
콜라.
콜라.
지금 뭐 때는 지났으니까 저기니까 점심은 지났으니까.
닭도리탕. 혼자가 아닌가 봐.
동행 일행.
No? It's like food.
이거?
이거.
이거? 닭볶음탕.
뭐예요?
몰라요?
뭐예요?
아 이게
매운 것.
아니
영어로 뭐야?
치킨.
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 네네. And
이것도 치킨.
it's still chicken.
응.
And
아 이거는 저거.
it's like that.
오케이. 이거.
nah.
그래서
Okay.
여기
오케이.
이걸로 한번 해봐. 스마트로. 그냥 그래야겠네. 스마트 통역.
이게 저기 없어. 번역기 없어. 너 번역기 없어? 어? 맞아.
이거 주세요?
이거?
인원.
인원.
혼자.
And
원?
혼자
I don't know what it
솔로.
is.
안 돼. 많아.
뭐,
뭐 친구 너 혼자.
혼자 하잖아.
This one. Yeah. Oh, it's only for.
그런데
Yeah, I see.
부-
Oh, you
부추전.
need like two.
그냥 투어.
Oh no.
너 혼자잖아.
아니야.
이거는 너 그 양이 푸짐해서 만 원이 안 되니까 이거 부추전. 빈대떡. 빈대떡.
Where's 빈대떡? 뭐요?
코리아 피자.
코리아
Green-
피자.
Pigeon?
코리아.
빈대떡. 혼자 먹어. 만원 싼데. 이거. 코리아 피자. 빈대떡. 부추전. 빈대떡.
Okay.
빈대떡.
네.
그 청양고추 넣어야 돼 말아야 돼.
아니면 비빔밥.
비빔밥 오케이?
Oh, bibimbap.
비빔밥.
여기는 없어. 여기는 없고.
여기는 없고.
비빔밥.
특별히.
오케이?
I wanna.
비빔밥.
1 minute.
비빔밥.
I wanna find out what this is. Maybe it will work.
비빔밥 해주냐?
외국 사람들 비빔밥 좋아하잖아.
번역기가 있었는데 지금 없어.
Gochujang.
부추전.
부추.
빈대떡. 코리아 피자.
John.
코리아.
Oh, pancake. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
오케이?
Okay.
네.
Gochujang.
고추전.
Nah.
고추 매운 거 넣어야 돼.
감사합니다.
너 넣은 것도 좋아하잖아. 매워 넣지 말아야겠어.
넣지 마.
매운 거 보고.
그렇지.
Thank you for being patient. Gochujang. Okay.
고추장.
Gochujang. Okay. John is pancake. Oops. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I was still crotch cam. Okay. No question. They did offer bibimbap, even though it's not on the menu. We got gochujang. I'm not sure what gochu is, but John is pancake. So we've got some kind of pancake. Oh, I see. And everything else is for like more than one person. Sam Bronkowitz. I see. Ah, sweet. So we will we'll see how it goes. Yeah, everything else is like hot pot and stuff. Also, I feel like you guys are maybe talking to each other. Again, it'll be right. Thanks for sticking through that. Sorry, I wasn't listening to anything that happened beforehand. I will try. Actually, no, I have like nothing that. Oh, read Twitch chat. Nice roof, looks like jungle camp. Yeah, it's pretty sweet down here. It's nice and like green and leafy and cool. It's like right off the bike path. I think these guys have had a pretty good ride. I come here and have like a bunch of makgeolli. That's so true. It's like a pretty sweet thing to do on a ride, I think.
고추장.
Alright. I don't remember. John is pancake.
고추장.
So oh yeah, this was the menu. that that we had. Hey, thanks for the follow, Solid 210. Sorry about the craziness. Or not. I mean, if you're here for the craziness, then you're in the right place. If you're here for the entertaining, trying to like translate. I feel like I need to just like find a Korean, not a Korean phrase book, but just like chicken, beef, pork, all of the basics. Yeah, no, kosher. It's pretty cool. For okay, nah, I got 10. I'm pretty sure that's hot pot, and I think I tried to order it, and they're like, no, you can't because you're only one person. It's too much. But the jum, gochujang, yum. I'm happy about pancake though. That's almost as good as gimbap. Or maybe it's even better. Yeah, for okay. Binging denied. Need to somehow. That's probably. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably for the best. It is kind of funny that having that other camera still just like pointed at the sky. Sam Brockwitz. Have you tried typing into Google Translate and then letting the voice communicate? I've been warned that Google Translate is a terrible idea here. It is just like super inaccurate. I tried, actually, I'll show you guys. I tried the thing where you take the picture of the thing and then it like translates it, and it basically just told me it's gochujang, which is what we already kind of sounded out. yeah, Furkate's right. It's like, it probably wouldn't be good. Step is so funny. Watch all the faces reading in yours. Thanks, Kelstad. I mean, it's all good fun, you know. I feel like we're getting better, slowly but surely. A glass of water translating something that's all about their money. Mother, that actually I do know how to say. That is surprisingly one thing. And I know how to ask for like water, like beer and makgeolli. And I know how to say like, is there something, or do you have something, and can I have something? But I think, what is it? Just knowing what things are, I think is the tricky part. I shut up like once and got a full bottle. That's awesome. That's quite a happy accident, Kelstad. Alright. Let's see. Where is...
왔어.
Ooh.
이거 이거 손딱.
Ah. Something like that.
야, 네 근데 손수건이 저게
Yeah, no.
부풀이.
그러니까는 그 얘기했어.
어?
얘기했어 먼저.
얘기했는데 왜?
이거 샐러드.
Ah, no.
샐러드. 이런 거 좋아하니까. 내가 알려준 거야. 김치가 열무김치 괜히 안 좋아할 것 같아가지고 저거 입맛에 맞을 것 같아. 샐러드.
Oh, okay.
오케이.
Kimchi?
많이
김치?
김치 좀.
네.
오케이
네,
김치.
네, 네.
오, 서비스.
Service.
네, 서비스.
Oh my goodness, guys! Look at this beautiful pancake. They're really nice. They gave me salad because they didn't think that I like kimchi.
애플 샐러드.
Apple? Oh, apple.
애플.
Oh. Mmm.
애플.
맛있어. Oh, that is an excellent pancake. Hello, Toad. How are you going? Gabriel, hello. Oh, not Croatian. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. The food is hot. It is a very fresh pancake, and it's so crispy. I love pancake like this. I really actually. That's what I need to like sink in. Is I need to sink in the symbol for Jean, which is pancake. Try and move you guys a little closer. I haven't bothered flipping the camera around, so I'm not sure what the picture really looks like. Sorry, but yeah. Ooh. Ah, 감사합니다. Kimchi, yum.
휴지도 갖다 줘. 휴지.
아, 휴지.
맛있대.
Kimchi is really good. So glad the audio is down. Danny, he's a fellow that was here before. He is hanging out. He was very helpful in trying to help me translate. Pretty tough start. I'm very happy that we have the entire
배낭여행 온 것 같아.
is
소리 안
vegetables or maybe spring onion. I'll have to look it up. Oh, sorry, Sam. Oh, carrot. Nah. And buchu.
부추.
네, carrot.
이게 부추.
Oh,
이게 부추.
이거
이게
buchu.
부추.
Okay. Okay. Butcher is like shallots or green onions. Okay. Okay.
아, 요 양파. 양파.
양파.
양파.
Okay.
아니,
양파,
맵지 않게 나는 오히려
부추.
매운 거 좋아할 수도 있어. 외국인이라고 다 먹어.
I forgot the other one.
그렇지? 핫한 거 싫어하지 않는 건데.
Oh.
맛있어요? 맛있어?
Nice one?
응.
뭐
I don't understand.
아, 무슨
I'm
말인지
sorry.
모르겠다.
죄송합니다.
많이 드세요.
맛있대. 혼자 와서 저 매운탕 하나 드리려고 그러니까 그러니까 안 되잖아.
그치.
그러니까 이렇게 해서 먹으면 돼.
이거 매운 거 못 먹었다는 거 저기 샐러드를 갖다 드린 거야. 김치, 근데 김치 달라 그러셨잖아. 그치? 먼저 앞서간 거지.
그러니까 김치도 좋아하고.
김치를 더 좋아해.
Sam Broncoats, sorry about the bot being a little overzealous. I'll try and fix that. Hang on. I will turn that off because I think the anti-spam stuff should be enough. I just had to kick that on yesterday because people were abusing the text-to-speech. Give me a sec, I'll tick it off and try again. Try the link again. That's a pretty big pain in the ass. Especially like Google Maps links are pretty long. Also, this kimchi is excellent. Yeah. Alright. Give that link another crack. Sam, and again, sorry about that. Hummingbird, it is not raining. Gabriel, I think I missed your joke. Nose and weed. Because the weed is green? I didn't get it. Sorry. I'm out of the loop. Gabriel, it's $10, I think. Oh. Also, Toad, thanks for letting me know that the audio isn't out. I wasn't actually even watching for that. Oh, oops. The apple salad is really nice.
야, 너 자전거를 여기다 갖다 줘. 저기 계속 쳐다본다고.
Oh, Killstud. Yeah, maybe. There was one going back and forth.
이거 앞에다 갖다
Earlier. Oh, something else.
자전거를.
So possibly the helicopter. Hummingbird always eating when I tune into a stream. I know, right? Like, I don't even eat that much or that frequently. You just always manage to catch me. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
코리아 배낭여행. 배낭여행. 여행. 코리아.
Oh.
오케이. 이 배낭 엄청 무거워.
I don't know.
배낭여행.
먹기 낫다.
Oh yeah. I don't understand. I'm sorry. 죄송합니다.
시원해 좋다.
What is this link?
저기 얼음묵적 물어봤어? USA. No.
아니요, Australia.
오스트리아.
Australia?
호주.
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 캥거루 많이 나오는데 캥거루. 캥거루.
네. And I don't know how to say it.
자전거.
to Busan.
부산에서.
네.
부산에서 이걸 타고. 오.
대단하네. 부시네 부.
감사합니다.
그럼 시험시험 맞겠네.
그러니까 자전거 투어 부산 이렇게 자전거.
그러니까 시험시험 온 거야.
추워 is like
이렇게
go. Okay. 자전거 추워 버스.
서울 부산.
네, 네. Sam Brunkowitz, what was the link? Also, we had a pretty good, these guys seem pretty entertained that I'm going to Busan. Coast up, I will give you that. We do spend a lot of time looking for food. Instead of 20. Hey, Riku Chanoy. How you doing? Sorry, I'm kind of like eating and chatting, and then these guys came over and like we're chatting as well. Thanks for the follow. Is that Danny Death and Hokari 12? Glad you're having fun in this ridiculous stream. Oh, really, guys? Said green stuff's full of white minerals. Oh, I getcha. Gotcha, Gabriel. Danny does. What is with the camera? The second cam is kind of mounted on the bike. It's just pointing at the roof right now. I was too lazy to take it off it, I guess. J-Bank's Twitch, streaming Witcher 3, yeah. Can't kill me. I am eating Buchujon, which is like green onion pancake. It's really good. It is a really sweet pancake. It's nice and crispy. It's like perfect. And also there's some kimchi and some apple salad too. Yeah, everyone, I think I'm pretty chill here.
그냥 새우랑 여기랑 먹는 거야.
Never had a pancake. It is delightful. It's like a savory, like crispy
전 세계적으로
fried
사람들이 식으로
pancake that I guess just holds vegetable together. I like it with kimchi as well. That's pretty good. You can sometimes get it with seafood or pork or anything really. It's really nice. Next time you go to a Korean restaurant, get a pancake. It's really good. Coast up, snacks on the road. I've got a couple. I keep forgetting to put them in my in that little bag that's like really convenient for me to get to.
이 한국 사람들을 거의 되게 경계한대잖아. 경계. 왜 경계하냐면은
I would say they're healthy. I've got some
치는 나라가 없잖아.
what do you call it? Like crackers and some like I got a bag of candy and
굴까지 들어가서
also a couple of other like some little pancake things, some sweet pancakes that that Daijin's mother sent along with me after I visited them for dinner. So they think they make pretty good road snacks. Oh, Austria. Yeah, that's a common that's a common mistranslation.
자전거도 튼튼하고 그냥 그래야 되는 거지. 배낭 무게가 엄청 무거워. 그러는데
좋아.
흔들흔들하게.
좋아. I think just when you thought, man, authentic things on me. 1788, maybe. And I do get a lot of sauce in the stash. It is disgusting. Like soup and ice cream, sword in your throat, are just like the bane of my existence. Oh, Frankie. then Perenti. Oh, no, Perenki? That's funny, we could try. I did not notice that. Yeah, sorry Toad. I was just I was catching up on chat. It should be good now. I think I'm back to baseline. Sam maybe, but I don't think they know how to ask, and I don't think I know how to explain it. Hellscott, yeah, there's a guy across from me. Well, guys, it's not chicken, so that's good.
혼자서? 알았어. 아니야, 좀 슬슬 들어가 보려고. 아니, 좀 이따 들어야 돼. 알았어.
Oh, weird. Toad, I heard yeah, Twitch was having problems in the last couple of days with the audio sync. Like it's not just us. Which is funny because we're doing like, you know, tricky shit with the two streams. I kind of assumed that it would have been us. Oh yeah, you're saying gives this stream an Asian movie feel. Sure. Sounds like a good thing to take away from it. I don't actually think I showed you how big this pancake was. I feel like I should though. Yeah, it was like all the way around here. And now I have snarfed it. Because it was indeed delicious. Him to hire a help woman, settle for an Aussie eating in Korea. No worries, Danny. Glad you're getting something out of it. It always is funny to see like what people hit up streams for. Hey, Aomori. How you going? It took a little while. But we eventually worked out the butcher John is like green onion pancake, and it's delicious. It is very medicinal.
건물 안으로.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Rob from eCorp.
외국으로 배낭여행 가려고
Glad you're enjoying the stream.
건물 없는 거죠.
어떻게 왔다 갔다? 이렇게 왔다 갔다.
건물 일어났어.
귤 닦으니까 스테이크야. 있지. 그래서 너무 오래 쓴 거야.
맞아. 애들이 버릴 건 버려야 돼.
그럼.
Apple salad is really nice. It's like,
원단.
I assume apple and melon, a bit of cabbage. It's really good.
한번에서 내가 한번 그런 거 같은데.
맞아.
Yes, the evil one. We're collecting stamps as we go. Hang tight, and I will show you. We have 5 so far, and we're on to 6. I reckon we'll get 6 and 7 today. Wait, maybe we have 6 so far. I can't remember. No, I think we've got 5. But yeah, no, we are not in a hurry. We've got plenty of time. We've got oh, what is the date today? Oh, it's the 22nd. Yeah, we've got like bang on a month, or thereabouts, before we have to be home. And also, there's no reason why this can't be like a one-way trip and then we bus back, if that makes sense. Like, we don't have to ride back the way we came. So yeah, we're definitely taking our time. Yum. Oh my gosh. I don't know, whenever I grab my bike, I always around the block. I don't ride. It's more fun, I guess. Yeah, you know, different strokes for different folks, Colstad. I think, yeah. Anyway, is a valid way to travel. You travel the way that you like to. Some people, yeah, like do this route and just try and smash it out. You try and beat their records and stuff like that. That's very cool. I wish I could do that, but for the first trip, I'm just gonna take it leisurely. I am too lazy to do that.
Hello.
Hello, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
But sounds pumping adrenaline. I tend to go off. That's awesome, Kelstad. That's really cool.
Yeah.
월요일 돼가지고 시간에 자전거 도로 다니는 게 없네. 뭐 조그만 거 먹어도
매운탕.
아니 조그만 거 여기 너무 큰 거만 있으니까.
네, 매운탕 2인분 섰자. 네.
매운탕 이거
차바 매운탕. 차바. 네. 섞어서. 숫자로 하나 해야 될까요?
그거 하나 주세요. 2인짜리.
Hellstad, we're recording, but it's not on the screen yet. I
좀 덜 맵게
had to do some
해볼까요?
work this morning,
아니, 괜찮아.
unfortunately.
대로 하세요.
그게 많이 안 매워요.
맛있게는
So,
하세요.
예, 예.
But I've got a very good way in my head, I
소자,
guess,
예.
of doing it.
참이슬 처음처럼.
So that should be pretty good.
여기다가 앉는 게 테이블이
I reckon tomorrow, the next day, Costa,
구멍에도 딱 뜨는데.
we'll get sweet GPS. We'll get like a GTA style overlay up on screen.
삐딱하잖아.
그래서 삐딱하면 어때? 아이, 까치.
일로 와.
네가 일로 와. 여기 이쪽에. 이렇게 앉으라고? 뭐야? 바깥에
나는-
내다보게?
응, 바깥에 내다보게. 여기 보고 있어.
그래요.
So yeah, we're just recording now.
아니, 여기 이렇게 두고 와. 이거 만져보면 안 될까요?
I feel like I should also use the bathroom while I'm here. I'll be back.
아이고, 40kg. 들락말락. 그게 몸무게냐? 40kg가 들락말락.
아니, 필 때는 32kg까지 써요. 근데 이제 나름 신경쓰고.
너희 그 시어머니 그냥 집에 있는 거야, 그러고? 응? 집에 있어? 시어머니. 집에 있냐고. 요양 간다고 아직 안 갔어? 응? 아, 요양은 들어가 계셔? 여기 앞에?
아니,
어디로 갔어?
거기서는 자리가 또
어디로 갔어? 멀리? 네가 좀 편하겠구나. 응?
불이 여기요?
그래.
여기 가까운 데 있다가 나가셨어요? 여기 경의선.
그 요양원에 누가 있어? 아무도 없어? 돌보는 사람.
여기 영업 없어요? 경의선? 구리역 금방 가셨어요.
간병인 있고.
다리만 넘으면 금방.
오늘 그냥 가봐.
근데 이게 자전거를 이렇게 넘어갈 때가
자기네
있나
또뭐안 좋은 거 보일까봐 그럴 수도 있지. 맞아.
몸매도
그래요?
이 다리야.
아, 이 다리
이
구리역이요?
다리가 지나치면 저 구경 나와요.
아, 그럼 내가
아무 때나 가도 되는데 자주 오는 걸 싫어하니까 일주일에 한 번만 간다. 그 얘기야.
그러니까 그걸 모르겠어.
아니, 거기서 요즘 자전거로 도로로 안
돈 많이 들어가냐?
오픈 자전거 도로 없어? 따라서 한번 해봐.
그래도 돈을 많이.
일단 최대한 우리가 최대한 들 타고 가는 거야.
저는 그냥 무료로. 무상으로 하는 사람도 많이 있더라고.
그게 다 꺼지지.
글로 들어가는 거 치료비로.
근데 일단 여기서 수나 거기에서 수나
그렇죠. 아니 거기 가 있는 게 서로 편하지. 노인네도 거기 있는 게 편해. 그러면 그 노인네들 움직이긴 해? 노인네가? 왔다 갔다 하냐고.
공동까지 가서 타고
Oops.
공동까지 야, 공동까지 와서 나온 거야.
Ah.
아, 집 안에서는 왔다 갔다 할 수
Ooh,
없어.
Sam
화장실.
Bronkowitz. What kind of data plan do you have? How do you handle the battery situation? Korea has unlimited LTE for $70 a month, so I'm just using that. It is very affordable. Freaking everywhere. I think we've had like a handful of drops since we've been here, and even then that was like on the subway where we're quite deep underground, or like going under a river or something. Regarding the battery situation, I've got two 20,000 milliamp batteries, and like I can generally get through one a day. I've never actually had to pull out the backup, which is pretty sweet. Like, and I've just got two phones plugged into them. I've got my streaming phone, and then in this case I've got the other phone, which is tracking GPS and also like acting as that second camera.
아침 점심 저녁 꼬박꼬박 챙겨줄 텐데 뭘.
Kallstad, you asked me slow life hero of the month. I shall try to ride as tranquil as you do. Ah, Kallstad. Thank you, but again, like, ride your own ride. If you want to smash through it, then all the better. You can see more places that way.
이 거꾸로 올라가면 쫓아가는 게 나와요.
Pardon me.
일로 와야지. 아니면 이렇게 가는 게 낫겠다. 여기 저기 뭐지? 야 여기 저기 이쪽으로 못 가잖아. 이 대교는.
아, 요 강동대교?
강릉 못 가잖아.
못 가지, 저기.
저기 뭐지?
강진구.
강진교로 가야지.
강진교. 강진교로 해서 그래 구리로 그걸 이렇게 넘어간다고. 태계원 쪽으로 해가지고 이렇게 찔러 가야 되나? 아니면 여기
아니면 천호역에서 그 지하철 타고 이게 연결되는 게 없나?
일반 지하철 안 태워주니까.
안 태워주니까.
요양원에서는 뭐
방법은 이거
아니 누굴
여기
매겨주고
넘어가는
그러지
거는
않냐. 아니 본인이
광진교에서 어플에 넘어가는 거하고.
Joey, how are you doing? We just had lunch. We had an amazing Korean pancake. It was just chock-a-block full of delicious spring onions. It's pretty great.
아니 그러니까 앵 돌아가잖아.
Sam, really? Because I kind of saw your question. Like, I saw you type the question, and then I left, and then went to the toilet, and then came back, and then I answered your question.
무슨 일이 생겼나 하고.
So hopefully it's not that far off. Let me know if it is, though. If it's like a good pee breaks difference.
구역에서 얼마 나와요?
What is like 3 seconds late for Kelstar? Try refreshing. Apparently it's a Twitch thing. Otherwise, hang on. Let's go.
아니 들다 보냐 이거.
와봤으니까
안 봐? 아예.
잘 가세요.
Doctor Strange, what was I drinking? I was just drinking water. I figured I should probably drink as much of it as I can because I'm usually pretty bad with my hydration. I look more and more addicted to the stream chat. Can you travel one day without? It's probably not Joey. Probably not. And why would I want to? Plus, I'm taking a break. We're about to hop on the bike again pretty soon. So creepy the sound. Imposter, am I doing this alone? I am. I usually have my girlfriend is usually my travel buddy, but unfortunately she's got uni, and actually has to go to it. So, yeah, no, it's just me, but it's fine because Korea's an excellent place, and like everyone's very kind here, and it's very safe. I feel very safe here. I'm going to drink water in about 2 days, but he's used to not much water. That's not good, Doctor Strange. Ooh, clap your hands, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my sound up so I can hear it. Sorry, this might be weird. Alright. Hey, it is out, cool. Come for distance and my buddy's mainly adapted. That's fair, Doctor Strange. Joey, really? You can't take a break from Twitch? Why would I want to, Joey? Why would I want to? I mean, I feel like we're doing this together. I don't think it's just me. Oh, now I've just completely lost picture. Alright, rip stream. I will try to fix the audio delay. Oof, pardon me.
근데
Stream may drop while I do this. Hang tight. Oh, I almost put the dead cat in the kimchi.
아이,
아니 그게 내 혼자
그건 네 생각이지.
Mm-hmm.